And here we are at good old Harbor Freight again. And Nikki is about to buy me some stuff.
What?
Now, we're coming in here to look at cargo carriers for our tow hitch. I'll show you that in a sec. Alright, we're back from Harbor Freight, and we went with the Hallmaster aluminum cargo carrier. It's got a 500-pound capacity. We're about to take a trip to Florida, so we needed something to carry our luggage on. That way the girls were comfortable in the car. What I'm going to do, I'm about to open it up and put it together, and then I'll show you guys when I'm done. I'm done putting the cargo carrier together. It was a pretty easy process, just a bunch of nuts and bolts, really. But I'm going to go ahead and tell you what I think real quick. So this is definitely able to get damaged pretty easily. That came out of the box like that. It's aluminum, so it's going to happen. So basically, you just have to put all these supports in between the top and the top rail and the frame. So it's pretty easy. What we're going to go ahead and do is install it on the back of the car real quick. So we got the cargo carrier on the Highlander. Gotta admit, it was hard getting that pin through. And it's a little wobbly, but I think once we get some weight on it, it'll be alright. So we're going to pack it in the morning and hopefully have a good ride all the way to Florida. Well, actually, Georgia first, then Florida.
And I helped.
It's shake and bake, and she helped. Now that we've actually put the cargo carrier to use, I figured I could do a better review on the product. We actually used the cargo carrier for about 40 hours of drive time. We did haul our luggage with it. We hauled about 5 big duffel bags on it. And then we had a beach day where we took a cooler full of ice and drinks and stuff, as well as our beach tent and our chairs. So I figured we definitely put that thing to use. I just wanted to go over the likes and the dislikes about it. First off, I'll say the installation was pretty easy. The only thing I would recommend is that you put it up on a table or a bench or some sawhorses like I did. I originally started putting it together on the floor and it just wasn't going well. So I got my sawhorses out and used that. But all in all, there's about 46 nuts and bolts, well, 46 of each to install, and I only had to use 4 tools to do that. I'll go ahead and show you guys that. The only tools needed to put the cargo carrier together were a Phillips head screwdriver, a 5/16 inch wrench, and 2 5/8 inch wrenches. The Phillips head screwdriver and the smaller wrench were used to install the supports to the top rail and the frame, and then the 2 big wrenches were used to install the steel tube to the cargo carrier itself. Another thing I liked is the height of the sides of the cargo carrier. I definitely like the fact that we can put a cooler in there and not really have to worry about strapping it down. It's not going to fall out or tip over or anything. We did use bungee cords with ours just to be safe, but you can definitely put stuff in there without bungeeing it down if you're taking a short trip, I would say. I've seen other cargo carriers where they're either flat or the sides are not as high, so I really did like that about ours. One of the things that I didn't like about the cargo carrier is that it's easily damaged. As you saw earlier in the video, when I pulled the top rail out of the box, it was already bent straight from the factory. Probably happened while shipping, but basically I just got to make sure that I'm careful when I'm loading things up. If I were to drop anything on the cargo carrier with any kind of weight, it would probably dent it or bend it in some kind of way. So it's all just a matter of being careful. In addition to the cargo carrier, I'm actually going to do a little review on the expandable cargo cover that you can buy at Harbor Freight as well. We did use the cargo cover when we went out of town. I'll go ahead and show you guys the exact product, and then I'll go ahead and discuss the likes and dislikes about that. We bought the Hallmaster 54.5 inch expandable nylon cargo carrier cover, as well as the cargo carrier to take on our trip. I'm going to go ahead and discuss the likes real quick. The first thing I like is that the cover is more like a bag. It covers the luggage completely and zips up. I do like that because if it was just a cover, it would probably just go over the luggage, which would expose the bottom of the luggage to debris and the elements and things like that. So I do like the fact that it's more like a bag. The second thing I like about the cover is that it's weather resistant. We did experience some rain going from Georgia to Florida, and when we got to our cottage in Florida, none of our bags were wet. So we really appreciated that part of it. The third thing I like about the cover is that it does come with bungee cords attached to the cover, and it also comes with straps. That was definitely helpful keeping it in place. We did use extra bungee cords just for precautions, but I don't think it was actually needed. The only thing I didn't like about the cover was that the stitching for the straps was already coming loose in several areas. There was a lot of strings hanging out. I already cut those off, but you can see on the straps where the stitching's coming undone. So I'll go ahead and show you guys that real quick. All right, here's one part on the strap where the stitching's coming undone. You can see that it's lifted from the other part of the strap. That's just this one right side. And then same thing over here. You know, I guess you get what you pay for. This thing was only $30-something. The one that you'll get at Northern Tools, I believe, is over $80. So, but yeah, I think there was a couple other spots, like right here. Sorry, right here, that's coming undone a little. Let's see, the other side. That side's not that bad, so can't complain too much. But, I mean, like I said, you get what you pay for. Overall, I'm happy with the cargo carrier and the cargo carrier cover. Like I said, we drove to Georgia and then to Florida and then back to Virginia with it with no issues. So I'm pretty happy with it. I hope you guys found this video to be helpful. If you already have this cargo carrier and you've used it yourself, go ahead and comment and tell me about your experience with it. I'd like to hear other people's experiences with it. All right, thank you guys for watching.